We were wrong about how dogs choose their favorite human. You probably think your dog chose you because you feed them, because you spend the most time with them, because you raised them.
But what if that isn't the real reason at all? What if your dog chooses their favorite person based on something most people never even notice? Because little by little, scientists have discovered that dogs don't simply bond with the person who takes care of them. They bond with the person whose presence makes them feel emotionally safe. And once you understand that, some of your dog's behaviors suddenly become deeply moving. The way they follow you, the way they watch you, the way they wait for you, the way they sleep beside you. Maybe we've been wrong about how dogs choose their favorite person. Most people believe dogs choose their favorite person based on who gives them the most attention, who feeds them the most, who plays with them the most, who spends the most time with them. But researchers studying canine attachment discovered something unexpected. Dogs don't bond most strongly to excitement. They bond most strongly to emotional security. When scientists observed dogs in stressful situations, they noticed the same pattern again and again. The dogs weren't looking for the strongest person in the room, not the loudest voice, not the person giving commands. They were looking for the person whose presence eased their anxiety. And suddenly, the idea of a dog's favorite person changed completely. It wasn't about preference, it was about regulation. And that's what most people miss. Your dog constantly picks up emotional signals you don't even realize you're sending. Your breathing, your tension, the speed of your movements. You think your dog is simply lying next to you, but their entire emotional world is quietly observing yours every second. Which means your dog's favorite person often isn't the most entertaining one. It's the person who provides emotional reliability, safety, and stability. Most people think love is purely emotional, but researchers discovered something much stranger. Love is biological too. And the next discovery completely changed how we understand the human-dog bond. When dogs make gentle eye contact with someone they deeply trust, both the dog and the human release oxytocin, the same bonding hormone involved between mothers and newborn babies. Think about that for a moment. Your dog's brain evolved to form emotional bonds with humans, not just tolerate us, but genuinely connect with us. Over thousands of years, evolution shaped dogs that could emotionally synchronize with humans. Dogs that understood human emotions survived better. Dogs that trusted people more quickly stayed closer to safety. Generation after generation, something extraordinary happened. Which means your dog doesn't simply live in your home. They are part of one of the oldest emotional relationships in human history. And here's the part most people don't understand. Dogs don't bond most strongly with the person who controls them. They bond most strongly with the person who gives them emotional support. That's why some dogs become inseparable from one specific person, even when someone else feeds them more. Because attachment isn't created through material things, it's created through emotional interpretation. Most people think communication with dogs is simple: commands, rewards, tone of voice. But dogs perceive far more than just words. Researchers have discovered that dogs constantly analyze the emotional consistency of humans, not what we say, but what we feel. Which means your dog notices contradictions that most humans completely miss. You smile even though you're stressed inside. You speak calmly even though you're emotionally overwhelmed. You act relaxed while your body is broadcasting tension. And your dog sees all of it. Tiny facial movements, changes in breathing, body posture, the direction of your gaze. And maybe we've misunderstood what dogs truly want from us, because many dogs bond most strongly with the person who understands them emotionally, not simply the one who controls them. The one who recognizes fear before punishment, stress before disobedience. To humans, these moments seem insignificant. To dogs, they shape their entire emotional experience of life. And your dog is constantly asking an unspoken question. Does this person understand what I'm feeling right now? Most people believe dogs live only in the present moment. But emotionally speaking, dogs are constantly forming associations. Your voice during stressful situations, your reactions when they're afraid, the way you touch them when they feel vulnerable, all of it becomes part of their emotional memory. And over time, your dog begins using your reactions to predict how safe the world around them is.
That's what attachment really is: prediction. Your dog learns, when I'm near this person, bad things usually don't happen. And eventually, their body begins to relax automatically. That's why some dogs calm down the moment a certain person enters the room, before hearing their voice, before being touched. And what researchers discovered next may explain why some dogs become so emotionally attached to one particular person. Dogs slowly synchronize emotionally with familiar humans. Stress patterns, behavior, even heart rate. Some studies have even found that dogs mirror the stress levels of their owners. Their emotional world gradually becomes intertwined with yours. Most people think dogs simply miss someone, but researchers have discovered something far more significant. When dogs with a deep attachment are separated from their favorite person, their stress response can increase dramatically. Cortisol levels rise, sleep patterns change. Some dogs refuse to eat, others become hypervigilant. And maybe we've misunderstood separation anxiety all along. Because your dog isn't overreacting. Without the emotional anchor they've bonded to, their nervous system loses part of its sense of security. For deeply attached dogs, their favorite person is more than just a companion. They are an emotional reference point, a guide. That's why reunions between dogs and humans are often so emotionally overwhelming. The body isn't simply feeling joy, it's feeling relief. The safety returns, the calm returns, home returns. And suddenly, the look your dog gives you when you come back starts to make sense. That stillness, that desperate need for closeness, that look. Most people think it's excitement, but maybe we've misunderstood that too, because sometimes it looks much more like recognition. Most people believe they chose their dog, but emotionally speaking, many dogs choose their human first. Not consciously, not logically, instinctively, through the way their nervous systems respond to one another, through emotional predictability, through emotional security. And sometimes the signs are almost invisible. The way your dog checks where you are before lying down, the way they look at you during uncertain moments, the way they move closer to you without asking for attention. These moments are not coincidences. They are attachment behaviors. Your dog is saying, "You're the person I trust to move through life with." And here's the part most people realize far too late. To your dog, the ordinary moments were always the most important. Not the adventures, not the toys, not the training sessions. The quiet moments. The moments when nothing happened except your presence. Because over time, your dog stopped separating safety from you. You became part of the same feeling.
And maybe the truth was there all along. Dogs don't simply choose the person they love the most. They choose the person who feels the most like home. And once a dog makes that choice, it changes both lives forever.